Good morning. I thought I would hop on here and take you through a day in my life of a low carb day. So kind of what a low carb day looks like. So pretty much I wake up at 4:35 every morning and I spend a few minutes waking up. I might push snooze once or twice. And then the first thing I always do is I try to drink an entire glass of water. It's by my bed. And I usually try to drink the whole thing before I have my coffee. So that's the first thing I do. I go over to the coffee pot over there and I get some coffee. I pour it, and to it I add this coconut almond milk. Just a little bit, probably like I don't know, couple tablespoons maybe, a fourth of a cup. To that I always add some cinnamon. And then my favorite way to sweeten my coffee is this this liquid stevia vanilla cream drops. I get them off Amazon. That's where they're the cheapest. So that's how I like my coffee. Sometimes I even use my little Ninja guy to zhuzh it up, is the word I like to use. Just to make it frothy. So I sit and I'm enjoying that while I wake up. And then I try to start my workout by 5:10. If you've been watching, you know that we have a workout room, and that just works well for me. So I walk into the workout room. I get the workout up on the TV screen so you can see we've got a little room here. I get it up on the TV screen. Sometimes my husband's in here with me. He prefers to go to the gym. I really prefer to work out here, except for leg day. I like to do leg day at the gym because you can lift a little bit heavier. So anyway, I usually start by 5:15. I'm usually done with that by 5:50, about there. I try to always be in the shower by 6 because I have to be out the door by 6:25 because my first job of the day is a bus driver, and my bus route leaves at 6:40 from the yard. I am at my school. Okay, so as I'm driving the bus, I drink my second cup of coffee usually. So I had that first one before I worked out, and then I'm drinking my second cup of coffee with, again, coconut almond milk and cinnamon and stevia. So I get to school at 7:30. Class starts at 8. I teach class. I'm drinking water, and I actually have a third cup of coffee just to keep me warm right now. But I usually do decaf for my third cup because, I'm already hyper enough. So, one other thing, before I go to bed at night, I usually know what I'm taking for lunch the next day so that I can it's in the fridge and I just literally pack it in my lunchbox. Anything that I can put in my lunchbox that's not cold is already in there. So if it's a banana or an apple or nuts or whatever, I've put it in there. So I've already packed my lunch, or at least gathered it in the fridge, whether it's leftovers. That's what we do a lot, is leftovers for lunch. On regular carb days, we were doing turkey sandwiches. We have there's plenty of gluten-free bread that you can do. But on low carb day, it's usually a salad, like a chef salad or a Cobb salad. So I have that in the fridge. So my first meal, so I'm teaching. Sorry, I got off track. I'm teaching and then enjoying that third cup of coffee. And then I usually break my fast at 11:15. That's the first time I usually eat. And I'm almost always on low carb day, break it with these egg quiches. They have some quinoa in them. They do have a little cheese. We are, in the Faster Way, we do recommend, going dairy-free and gluten-free for at least 6 to 8 weeks to see how you feel, because most of the time people don't even know they have sensitivities to that stuff. So I usually break it with the quiche, and then of course I usually have sorted berries, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. Love them all. To that I also have, I usually grab one of my flax muffins out of the freezer. So I usually grab 2 on Monday. That way I have one for Monday and one for Tuesday. To that, I top the muffin with my new sunseed butter. So you could do the little individual ones I was doing. The RX butter, nut butters, they're pretty good too, and they travel easy. But I have a fridge in my classroom, so I can, have all this stuff in there. Then usually a half on avocado. And you guys, I just do the same thing on low carb days. It's just easy. I'm at school, it's easy to plan. If I'm home on a low carb day, sometimes I do cauliflower eggs, which is rice, cauliflower, and cinnamon and eggs. So that's another option. You could just do regular eggs and bacon, and you could always pack that and take it with you. So that's at 11:15 is usually when I eat that meal. Then I continue teaching, and at school, my conference is at 1:45 to 2:30. So I usually eat my second meal of the day at 2 o'clock. Low carb day, like I said, is usually a salad. We do a lot of chicken salad. So we buy a Costco rotisserie chicken almost every week when we go to Costco. You can see there's one in here. Definitely got our Costco chicken rotisserie salad. I usually use avocado mayo. Our favorite chicken salad is mayo, ranch seasoning, some bacon, and then a little bit of cheddar cheese. So we literally buy the big container of ranch seasoning. I don't know. I probably need to look at these labels, but anyway, we buy this. It's probably bad for you. Oh well, I need to look into that a little bit more. But that's usually the one that we make. But you can make so many different chicken salads. You could do a buffalo chicken salad. You could just do celery and, whatever. There's so many chicken salads out there. So we usually do that maybe with you could do it on butter lettuce with avocado. That's really good. There are a lot of low carb tortillas you can find. This one is not gluten-free, but it has only 5 net carbs. It's Tortilla Factory, the multi-grain one. I used to be able to find Joseph's pita, little pitas, and they had a lot of fiber, so therefore a lot of a really low net carb. So that's usually what I do. It's just a small snack in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. Then school gets out at 3:20. I leave my school at 3:30. I am home here by 4:30 if I don't have to stop anywhere. And then I immediately have a snack when I get home. And usually that is a smoothie of some type. My pumpkin smoothie, a cherry chocolate smoothie. And if it's a low carb day, I just really, I use peanut butter. I use protein powder, which I'm not going to show you because I need to get some new ones. I'm trying to use the ones I have. They're not the cleanest. They kind of have some stuff in them that I'm not too proud of. So I'm going to be switching protein powders as soon as they're gone and getting a clean one. But you just need to look for one that has the least amount of ingredients in it and is sweetened with stevia or monk fruit. So I usually have a smoothie while I'm getting home and checking the mail and all that stuff, and then deciding usually I already know what's for dinner. I usually don't start dinner until 5:30, 5:45. It just depends on what it is, but I try to eat by 6:30 or 7. It's usually 7. Neil gets home kind of late, so we don't always wait for him, but anyway, so dinners on low carb day. Okay, so on low carb day, you want to try to do your fattier protein. So you want to do your salmon. You want to do your ground beef. You could do ground turkey, on riced cauliflower, like taco, a taco stack, if you will. Salmon, we do salmon burgers. We do salmon. You can do sausage. In fact, we have some chicken sausage that we might make tonight. So you could do regular sausage, or you could even do like a chicken sausage. You're looking for something that has a little bit higher fat to it. So we found these at Costco, these mozzarella chicken sausage. So you want to do your fattier meats, your red meat, maybe your steak. That's what you want to do. And then you want to pair it with a low carb vegetable. So anything green, zucchini, broccoli, asparagus, all that stuff, cauliflower, all of those are great low carb vegetables. So, and then I usually top it off with a fat bomb because that is it is a dessert and I look forward to it. So hopefully this helps. So I try to be done eating by 9 o'clock. I'm sorry, not 9. I try to be done eating by 7 o'clock so that I can start it all again the next day by 11 or 11:15. It's just the schedule that works for me. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Again, we're not perfect, but that's just kind of the way it goes here for low carb day. Again, some nuts, macadamia nuts if you need a filler, great snack. Macadamia nuts, almonds, any kinds of nuts are great to grab on low carb day. The little turkey bites, like jerky almost, that's also another great low carb protein if you need it.